Hello, Ari. Thank you for coming in today. Today's our third session here. What brings you here today this time?
Well, I don't know how to get through my mom's birthday without drinking this time. I don't want to drink, but there's no way I can go through it without being sober.
Okay. Thank you for telling me that. It sounds like you're carrying a lot right now, and your mom plays an important role. Would you mind talking about more details about the weekend? You mentioned about the weekend.
Yeah, well, sorry, I just need a moment to think. It's
No
affecting
worries.
me.
You can take your time. Go on.
Well, since my mother passed away a few years ago due to cancer, unfortunately, every birthday since, I have not been able to deal with it so well. I don't want to drink this time. Her birthday is this Saturday, and I don't know what to do. I feel stuck.
It sounds like drinking has been, something you cope or manage to deal with emotional distress. Like, understand, it can be a painful moment. Now, can you please tell me what's motivating you this year that you want to change?
Well, what I want to change, what's been motivating me is, well, of course, drinking altogether just to stop. I feel as if the alcohol has ruined my perspective of my mother's birthday, and I want to be able to properly mourn my mother. School has also, for the most part, been a major motivator.
Uh-huh.
I'm about to graduate actually at the end of the year from my master degree in social works. I want to be able to speak to my mother properly on her birthday and be able to tell her, that all the work and accomplishments that I've been able to go through while still, bearing the pain of losing her.
Okay. It seems that you're very ready to make that change.
Yes.
Now, would it be okay to explore some possibilities together if
Yeah.
you're open about it?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Have there been times, even briefly, when you've gotten through, let's say, any stressful moment, any emotional distress that difficult without drinking, difficult emotions without drinking, I would say?
Yeah. Well, that would really mean during my school academic years in university. I've been able to go through all of my studying, not just all, without drinking, keeping good relations with my teacher, and being the top of the class student.
Okay.
I take pride, in doing my social works degree, and being able to achieve this kind of master's degree is a really big dream of mine. It might just be a reality.
Okay. It seems like focusing on your school is your stronger urge from obviously some drinking. One thing I've noticed is you're very committing in completing your study in social work, which is very good. And would you want to talk about more to become a social worker? Would you hard to stay focused despite everything what's going on? Because I would like to ask during those periods, do you consume any alcohol or any substance?
During those periods, I do not, unless it's on sometimes the weekend. I'll go out, maybe
Okay.
have a few drinks here and there, but it's not like I'm wanting to get drunk. I'm not trying to make myself a burden to others or pass out, at the bar or on the side of the street. It's not my goal here.
Okay. I understand you don't wanting to choose to drink. Just using that to cope with
Yes.
just a mechanism, I understand.
Yes.
Now, how might that goal help you, let's say, through this weekend?
Well, not drinking this weekend, it might help me a little bit mentally to be able to mourn my mother more clear. And because I'm using alcohol to, cope,
Yes.
I always end up just, hurting the people around me or destroying my environment or just not being a well-aware person. And I've been told this is a major issue, and some people have, left because of this. And now that my mother's birthday is coming up, and now that I'm remembering all the things that's happened in the past, all my emotions are coming back again, like it does all the time, and the only way I know to deal with it is just by drinking. But
Okay.
I feel just as if I don't know, maybe making a plan or something for my weekend might not be such a bad idea.
That sounds like a very good plan. You're very coherent about yourself. Now, it's okay. We can talk about, let's say, a plan for this Saturday
Yeah,
for
of
your mom's
course.
birthday.
Yeah.
Now, I want to also mention, do you have anyone you can contact or anyone you can talk to or you can bring to during the event to Saturday?
Well, I could consider, reaching out to my friends, which I very much consider as a family.
Your good friends? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They're very close to you.
Yeah, I consider them as my brothers, I and my sisters, they've always been the closest ones to me after what has happened. They've been the ones supporting me the most.
Okay. Emotionally also?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good. And what time would you say would be the hardest
Well,
to deal with the grief?
the hardest time would be at the time that she passed away at midnight.
Midnight?
That time for me is really the hardest.
Okay. And would visiting a special place your mom likes to go to, will it be overwhelming or comforting, would you say?
Well, I feel like this time around, if I don't drink, it might actually be comforting. Her favorite place was the lake. The sound of water, it helps me relax, give me peace of mind.
Okay.
I've tried this before,
Mm-hmm.
but of course I was drunk, and just being there, thinking of my mom made me more emotional. I couldn't bear with it. But I think this time around, if I have a more clear mind, I'll be able to actually be able to find comfort and peace with it.
Okay. Now, is there a way would you like to honor your mom since it's for her birthday?
Well, I feel like I would want to visit her grave.
Okay.
Being able to see her again, even if it's not, her, being able to speak to her maybe on a more spiritual level might be nice.
Mm.
And I'm thinking, I actually thought of this maybe before. My mom, she loved making ratatouille. The dish. And she used to make the best ratatouille in the world. Honestly, the best of the best you'll ever have. So I'm thinking maybe I'll dig out the old recipe book, find the ingredients, and try my best to make it, and see if she'll take an offering.
Okay. Now, how would your mom would want you to feel during the weekend?
Well, she would want me to not grieve. She would want me to, enjoy my weekend. Not stay there sad alone that she's not here with us anymore. And that she's gone. She wouldn't want that. She doesn't want me. She wouldn't want me to be sad about it. She wouldn't want me to sit there and keep crying or whatever over and over about it. She'd want me to move on, live my life, find happiness, and be able to fulfill my dreams and goals.
Okay. Very good. Now, today we talked about the grief you're dealing with, but not just the grief. You also spoke about your strength, which is very important. And I really appreciate you being mindful. You're very open. You like to speak about everything, and we also. I don't know if you like the plan. Did you?
Yeah. I think I will go through with this plan and definitely let you know if that.
You're going forward with the plan. Yeah. That's very nice. And I hope the best. I hope everything goes well Saturday. And if anything, I'm always here.
All right.
You've been very open. I very appreciate it, Ari. Now, today's the end of the session, but like I said, I hope everything goes out well. And have a nice one.
Have a nice one too.
Thank you.